We're live.
Dogs are down bad, bro.
Why are we down bad, bro?
March Madness, bro.
Oh, the underdogs. The underdogs are being fucking horrendous right now, bro. I don't even know if I have a chip and a chance. Like, I'm looking at the games left, and I'm like, it's cooked. It's literally cooked. I need like a I don't know, a Friday night miracle tonight. There's like one or two teams that could even remotely like bring it back some, you know?
You need Bryant to come through.
Robert Morris was the chance, dude. I had 1,000 to win 20,000 on them. Like, it's just insane, bro.
They got screwed. And then they kind of gave up the game.
Fouls, dude. Oh, it's just sick, man. It's sick. How you feeling about this card tomorrow, bro? In general.
Honestly, the prop angle, I couldn't really find too many props that I liked. So I'm interested to see what people got.
I am too. We've had so many people on this show that either crush it or get so close, bro. Like, it really is crazy.
I think last week or the week before, we had 3 parlays that missed by one leg.
Yeah, 100%. I still can't believe that decision leg. 45-1. That was what, 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Which one?
That was a crazy one. And then the one that hit. The 3-leg decision.
Yeah. 44-1.
Yeah, that was fucking nuts, bro. And then the 3-legger that almost hit and lost on the last leg. Or no, the Andre Lima one. That one
2 minutes?
insane, dude. 2 minutes away from what was the number?
It was like $100 to win $15K.
I mean, we were happy with that result because we had Lima sub, so we were cooking. But that guy was a sharp play, you know.
It was. His other legs were nice. Like Waldo round 2, that was easy.
All right, what up, boys? I'm gonna before we start here, let's answer some questions in the chat. How do you request to join? We're gonna put that link here.
There's a link in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Wherever you're watching, there's a link in the description. Hit the StreamYard link. You'll get added to the green room, and then we'll bring people in onto the show. You'll have to wait in the show. Have your camera on when you're in the waiting room so we know that you're there, and then we'll bring you on. And then, of course, there's 2 rules, right? Rule number 1, your long shot has to be plus 1,000 or higher. So 10-1 odds or higher. Number 2, you got to be confident. If you're not confident, we're kicking you right away. And we're not being nice tonight, all right?
Yeah, bro. It's been a day. I'll tell you what, bro. Hayden's like the Kevin O'Leary of this show. Tonight, I'm the fucking Kevin O'Leary because guess what? I'm in a bad mood, bro. The underdogs have been getting cooked today. I got zero patience. If you come on here, you don't know your plays, I'm banging on you. If you come on here and you give a 5-1 play, I'm banging on you. If you come on here and you don't sound confident, I'm hanging up the phone, bro. I only want confidence. I only want long shots. And let's do this shit. And
hold on.
Before we get started right here, we got to remember what's really important for tomorrow.
Oh, man.
We're going to get copyrighted, bro.
Oh, man.
5 seconds, we're good. All right. Back to back. We're going back to back tomorrow. That was the gist of it. Let's bring on the first guest. Jay Webb, talk to us.
Yo, Matty.
What up, bro?
How are ya?
Oh, what is this, Aussie?
Yeah, mate. Lennox Head, Australia. How are we, boys?
We're surviving, bro. We're surviving. What do you like?
That's good, man. Boy, I'm that confident. Chuck all your money on this, all right? Chris Padilla, knockout, round 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Leon, moneyline. And Felipe Dos Santos by sub.
Ooh.
I dreamt that. I dreamt the Felipe.
You dreamt it?
So, yeah, dreamt it, dude.
Can't say that, bro.
It's in there. It's up here. It's in the universe.
Manifesting.
Matty's not gonna like that one.
That's scary, but I will say that is a potential win path for him. But I don't think he wants it, bro. I think he loves getting in slugfest. You know?
I was thinking the same, but look how just saying the weigh-ins before. He's so much bigger than that little loner kid. So wait and see, hey.
Fair enough. What's it pay, bro?
It's $100. Bro.
I got it at $268.
So that's $100 would win what?
26K?
26K?
Yeah.
Wow. You're getting some good odds there, boy.
I'm happy with that.
Rapid fire recap, real quick.
Say it again, Matty.
Rapid fire recap. Give us every leg real fast. So people
Okay,
that missed it.
Chris Padilla, KO, round 2 or 3.
Okay.
Leon Edwards, moneyline, and Felipe Dos Santos by sub.
All right. 100 pays, what was it?
26K.
26K. Yeah.
That's a planner to start
Started off with a bang, man. Started off with a bang. You gotta love it.
Awesome.
I don't like the last leg, but you came on with confidence. You came on with a big long shot. That's all we could ask for. Thank you, brother.
You can even swap the Dos Santos to KO, maybe. I don't know. You can maybe swap that up.
But I feel you. But
awesome, boys. I got to get back to work. Thanks so much.
my man, good luck, bro. Good luck.
Thanks, boys. Love you.
Up next, we are gonna go with. We're gonna bring on early Matty B Goat. Oh God.
No.
My back, boys. My back.
Hold on. You guys where do you guys live? Where do you guys live specifically?
Glasgow. Glasgow.
Hold on, one of you at a time. What'd you say?
Glasgow, Scotland.
Okay. What
Right,
do you like?
we've got
First
a
of all,
plan this week.
hold on. How'd your parlay do last week? What did you have?
Shite, terrible.
Was
But
it that
we know
bad?
that it's in Britain this week, Matty. We know our stuff.
I don't know what you just
But-
said, bro.
We know our stuff. It's in Britain this week.
Okay,
Yeah, he knows
fair
stuff.
enough.
But
Alright.
we were on your cycle, so that covered.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. Hey, you're feeding the fucking Scotland boys.
Fair.
Right, so the plan is I'm going to give you a parlay, and then he'll give you a parlay, and then you rate them, see who's better.
All right, I like that. Let's do it.
All right.
Right.
good.
Right. So mine's is Chris Padilla finish,
Yeah.
Kevin Holland finish,
Okay.
and then Chris Duncan fight under 2.5 rounds.
I love that leg. That's one of my favorite legs of the whole card.
So
right
that's that's the treble.
What's it pay?
I looked and I think it was 14 or 15 to 1.
14 or 15 to 1.
That sounds right. Sounds
So
about
it's
right.
Padilla finish, Holland finish, and under 2.5, Vucenic and Chris Duncan.
Yep.
It's not bad. Let's do the other one.
Right, let me come. Right, the main man's on now.
What?
What?
See that guy? He's a wanker.
He's a wanker. All right, let's hear it, brother.
Here we go. Chris Duncan, round 2.
Chris Duncan, round 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't give him that yet. No, right. And now, here's the parlay. I call this DEC parlay, the decision parlay.
All right.
Okay.
So we've got Leon Edwards by decision,
All right.
Ulberg by decision,
Who?
and Nathan Ulberg.
Over.
Okay.
And then we've got Nathan Fletcher by decision.
It's not bad. Not bad.
But whose is better, do you think?
What's the payout? You didn't tell us the payout, bro.
Oh, I've no got a clue. I can't lie. No got a scoop.
His is 23 to 1.
Ooh.
$100 pays 2,400.
Guess what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
Free money.
I'm gonna go with the
Free money.
second. I'm gonna go with the second one because it pays more, and I somewhat like it.
I like the first one better, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hayvjive, you've not got a clue. No. you've
Don't listen. Don't listen.
Matty, you're the goat. Cycle parlay. I'm on it.
Right.
I'm on the cycle.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you want to hear a big long shot?
Yeah.
It's the Duncan double.
Oh.
We've got Chris
Okay.
Duncan round 2. My thought process is Vucenic goes for the finish in round 1 and he
It's
gets
possible.
tired.
Possible for sure.
And I think Duncan finishes him round 2. And I think he was about 17 to 1 round 2. 18.
Yeah. And what about the other
And-
Duncan?
Christian Leroy Duncan round 2 as well. I don't
Bro,
think
I
he
don't
gets him out in the first, but I think he'll finish him in the second.
Double.
What's the
Duncan
total?
double.
What's the total payout on that?
I think it's 80 to 1.
Yeah, probably for you. I'm seeing
Come on.
71. I'm seeing $100 pays 7,200. So you're probably getting a little bit better, but the Duncan double.
You liking it?
Double and round 2, so it just works.
I know it's meant to be.
Hey, I will say if Duncan survives round 1, that's if White Duncan survives round 1,
White Duncan.
he can win in round 2, bro.
I know I'm liking it. Everything's lining up. The double, the 2 picks.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys gave us 3 parlays. Good luck this
Chris
weekend, boys.
Duncan. Chris Duncan.
Good luck, boys. Have a good one.
See you later.
Peace. All right. Up next, let's go with Peter. What up, bro?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's
Matty,
good?
shout out you. Tailed the cycle last week. Cashed in good. Tailing again this week. Going back to back.
Let's go.
I threw in another cycle parlay. It was Nathaniel Wood by decision, Chris Padilla by knockout, and Gunner by sub.
Ooh.
It's 37-1. Similar to your parlay.
Yeah.
A little bit better odds. I just don't see Kevin Holland, like, he doesn't care. Padilla's either knocking him out or Jai's getting the decision. And Nathaniel Wood, I think, is a sneaky good fighter and can go the distance with Shari and probably get a 29-28, maybe a split.
That is pretty valid, honestly.
Yeah.
It's actually 51-1 on Hard Rock. $100 pays 5,200. Would
So
decision Padilla KO and Gunnar Nelson sub?
I think it's totally live. Shout out those Scots. I don't know what the fuck they were saying half the time, but you know.
Crazy. I was gonna say something bad. I'm not gonna say it.
But yeah, that's what I got this week. I tailed yours again already. Threw both of them in. 1 unit on both, $25 on both, pays around $1,000 for each of them. So hopefully go back to back.
Fair
Let's
enough.
go.
Hey, you have the right win paths for each guy. So it's live, bro. Good luck
You
this week.
didn't like his cycle, Matty? You don't seem too that enthusiastic.
Well, I mean, we're on Kevin Holland, so but we know that's the win path. So it's the odds are good on it. I'm on some other sides, but again, there's weeks I go 0 for 3 on the cycle. There's weeks I go 3 for 3.
I hear you. I got Holland round 1 as a straight bet. I took.
Yeah, I love that.
You know, just because there's no way that fight goes the distance. Somebody's getting finished one way or the other. I have the Molly McCann fight not going the distance. I really like that plus money.
I like that as well. It's a good play.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so there's it's not just can't rely just on the cycles, but you know, there's some straight bets out there. You know, I have a not to go the distance parlay as well, but I don't remember the payouts on it. So
yeah, 100%. All right, brother. Good luck this week.
Appreciate you, boys.
Yes, sir. All right, up next, let's go with Free James Krauss.
Free James Krauss.
Yo, how's it going, guys?
What up, bro? Why are we freeing James Krauss, by the way, before we get started?
Okay, real quick. I got into gambling when I found James Krauss was doing like his little Discord thing and like giving out plays and stuff.
Yeah,
that's how I got into it. I joined it and I made a shitload of money. Dude was awesome. I got nothing bad to say about the dude. He was sick. Great gambler.
Wow.
You knew exactly what was going to happen. He was telling his fighters what to do and what not to.
Oh, yeah. I know. It was so stupid, but I couldn't believe it was going on. Like, if you compare that to, like, an NFL coach or something or an NBA coach doing that, it's like, what the hell? But anyway.
You know what I heard before we get into your parlay?
What's that?
About James Krauss is – so he was coaching David Onamo, right?
Yeah.
And Onamo fought Nate Landwehr. And Onamo was, like, supposed to smoke him, right? So I think he probably put a ton of money on David Onama. He's like, I know this guy's going to smoke Landwehr. He almost knocked him out in the first, and then he lost the fight. And then a few months later, that's when they had that fixed fight. So I think he's going to make his money back, dude.
Conspiracy. Wow.
Yeah, that shit was wild, bro.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
the feds are listening right now to all of us.
We got to get that dude on like a podcast or something, man.
Never gonna happen. He's so dumb to ever talk about it on our
Facts. Free James Krauss. That's all I got to say.
All right, brother. What's your parlay?
All right. First of all, Hayvjive, you're not gonna love it because it's barely scraping it, but I feel super confident in it, man. So confident. All right. First leg: Puja Tomar, Shauna Bannon fight to go to split decision. Come on. Second leg, Vucenic Duncan fight to not go the distance. I heard Matty talking about this, but I'm in the same boat. I see violence all day in this fight. And then the third leg, Holland by KO or sub. I think Holland is coming in locked in this week. I've been listening to all of his interviews. He said he's fighting smart. He's planning to fight smart. He knows Gunnar Nelson's game plan. If bro just comes locked in at 170, he's a different fighter. Dude, he's gonna win this week for sure. I feel so good. It's about plus 1,200, which I know you're not gonna love, Hayvjive, but
That's solid, dude. That's solid.
I feel good about it.
You meet the requirements. You came in confident. I think that's live, dude. Split decision in that fight. I mean, come on.
I love Kevin Holland at 170, bro. I've always been a fan of Kevin Holland at that weight class.
Yep.
You know, like the guy's just different at 185. He just gets ragdolled, you know.
Right.
But I don't think Rainer de Ritter is the same as this guy this weekend.
Right.
Like
Ritter's 20 pounds heavier than him, bro.
Like, he's just a way bigger, stronger guy. And like Gunnar Nelson, he's not really like a double leg guy. Like he's not like he's gonna try to like clinch up and like get body locks and drag him to the ground. I think Kevin Holland can defend those up against the cage and put his lights out. So I'm on the round one Kevin Holland. I'm playing round 1, 2, plus 360. I think it is for Kevin Holland to win in rounds 1 or 2. I think by KO, and then I like the round 1 finished by the 1. So I think he gets it done. He owes it to his fans. He owes it.
He said it. He said it himself.
At this point, you know, like at some point he's fighting for his job. It's probably not this time, but at some point you got to win. At some point, we'll see.
Yep,
so,
I agree.
I like it.
All right, free James Krauss. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, appreciate it,
guys. Thank you. Good luck.
Yes, sir. All right, up next, we will go with Left Lane MMA. What up, bro?
Up, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Easy. You know, we came close last week. We were one leg off. I saw the clip of my call in got put up on the Instagram. I was one leg off. I actually
round 3, right? You needed that round 3 from Zaleski.
Didn't think Chidi was actually like good. I wasn't sold on him, but he seems pretty good now. But
well, tell the people real quick what it was because not everyone knows. So you had a 3-legger. What was it?
Kevin Vallejos, round 1 KO. Damon Blackshear, round 2 submission. I think I said round 2, but then I said I bet submission on my own. But I said round 2 on the show. And then I had Zaleski round 3. So missed by 1 leg. All good, though. And I also had a cycle that missed by 1 leg, too, because I had Vallejos KO, Blackshear sub, and then I had Lima by decision, which was 2.
Wow.
Both of 1, 2, and 3 and the cycle, both by the first leg, actually. First leg for one, last leg for the other. But anyway, Aspen was kid right here. What's this guy saying? But anyway, round 1, 2, and 3 for this week. We'll do the 1, 2, 3 and the cycle. Round 1, Kevin Holland. I think you're across this. I think you're pretty high on round 1, Kevin Holland. I think gets him out of there early. Round 2, I've gone with I think I went in Carlos Olberg round 2. There's some options. Thainara round 2, I don't mind. But I like Olberg round 2. I think like round 1, competitive-ish. Like Blachowicz is looking old, looking a bit washed. And then round 2, Olberg realizes he can get a finish if he puts it on. So he gets him out of there. Round 2. And then round 3, I've gone with Morgan Charrier. I just think he's got the finishing potential here. Look, I think it's going to be competitive. I don't think he's just going to like blow him out of the water straight away. But I think it's like back and forth fight, competitive. Charrier's just looking a bit better. Round 2 catches him. Wood's been rocked before, so I can't trust his chin too much. So I'll go with that. So yeah, Holland round 1, Olberg round 2, Charrier round 3. And then the cycle I won't spend as much time on. Holland's by KO.
What's the parlay for the round 1, 2, and 3?
Yeah.
Holland round 1, Olberg round 2, Charrier round 3. $100 pays $67,000.
There you go.
It's a big payout.
Hey, he's 1 leg away last week from the 1, 2, 3.
Hey, watch. Guarantee you, everyone on this show right now, you should lock in the first 2 legs of that and then don't play the third because the first 2 will hit and then it's going to fail on the last. But then the cycle real quick. Holland's KO, Vucenic submission, and then a few options for the decision. I know Matty Betts likes Kavanagh decision. I like Jai Herbert decision. I like Garam decision. I'll go with the official call, Garam by decision, so you can hold me to that. So yeah, Holland's by KO, Vucenic by submission, and then Garam by decision is my cycle for the week.
I really like that, dude. I really did.
That is on that. Again, I've got different odds to you guys because I'm using some shitty Australian books. But what do you guys get for that? If you put in Holland KO, Vucenic submission, Garam decision. What's the payout there for you?
$100 pays 2,400.
2,400 from 100.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I reckon that's
pretty solid.
For like as much for a fucking cycle parlay, that's about as much of a lock as you can do. I reckon. Like you're never gonna call a cycle parlay a lock, but because it's a fucking cycle parlay. But
yeah, they're all very realistic. Very realistic.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Cheers, boys. Have a good one.
Appreciate you.
Take it easy, bro. All right. Up next, let's go with Cody Talk. Something.
Boys,
what up, bro?
How we doing, boys?
Amazing. How we doing?
Good to be in here. I was up in chat yesterday roasting your Kevin Holland round 1 knockout pick. Horrible pick.
So you going the other way?
Confident. Gunnar Nelson submission. Confident. Lock it in. Nathan Fletcher is going to win on points. He did it before back in 2018 against Loughran. He's going to do it again. Shannon Bannon. No one's talking about this chick. She fucking throws hella strikes. She's going to win on points there. Vucenic decision like that as well. And then I got Jan Blachowicz to win on points, man. He's going to upset Carlos Alberg. All the hype is going to be gone. Polish power. It's happening, boys. Believe it. Love it.
4 legs. What's it say?
5 legs. Gunnar Nelson submission. Jan decision. Nathan Fletcher decision. Shannon Bannon decision. Jordan Vucenic decision. $20. 42K. No, not 42K. 4,200. Which I love. Free 4,200. $20.
I got $100 pays 32,000. Just under 33,000.
Some decisions, bro. I love it.
4 decisions and 1 sub.
And 1 sub. Come on. The hype on Holland is, I just don't see it, guys. I don't see it.
I don't think there's any hype. I think everybody is down. There's absolutely no hype left on Kevin Holland.
It's the opposite. It's a buy low spot. It's 0 hype. We're not even hyping him up. Like us taking him, we know the risk, but like at some point, he's at 170, and the number's the number that we're getting on him.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if Gunnar wins, he's probably going to win by sub. So
exactly.
And
I just can't bet on Molly, and I can't bet on Holland on this card. Just 2 people I'm fading at all costs there.
I mean, I agree with you on Molly McCann. That's for sure.
Yeah, trash can. But
so you really believe in a 42-year-old Jan Blachowicz here?
I do, man. Look at the level of competitions he's fought. He's healthier now. He's off. He took 2 years off. He's coming back. He's going to have a game plan put in action. It's a 3-round fight. He doesn't have to train 5 rounds for this one. I don't know. Alberg has to come in strong in the first round, try and get that knockout, but it's not going to happen. He's going to control range, control the distance, not get taken down, land the more effective strikes. I think Jan's a lock. Plus money, it's such a good pick.
So you think Jan is a lock?
Who'd Alberg beat? He bought like the guy that just knocked out Johnny Walker, and then he has a knockout against Alonzo Manyfield. Like he hasn't fought nobody.
Who has Jan beat in the last 4 years?
Decision against Ankalaev, close one against Pereira. He beat Izzy
5 years ago, or over 4 years ago.
There was talks about him versus John Jones at one time.
I'm just gonna say it, man. I don't think Jan Blachowicz is winning this fight, man. I don't see how anybody could look at Jan Blachowicz, 2 years off, 42 years of age, shoulder surgery, has 1 win in the last 4 years, and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna put my hard-earned money on a guy that's on a 7-fight win streak in his prime, has the ability to out kickbox most light heavyweights. I don't know, man. Like, respect to you for taking the shot, but I think you're giving Jan a little bit too much credit.
Oh, I actually love it. I love it so much. I think it's the books are disrespecting him, and he'll be right back in title talks. Like what? He's going to fight Yuri after this if he gets the win. If he beats that, he's on to the title.
I think
he looked good against Alex the first fight. If Alex regains the title, they run it back. He could win the title again. I don't know. It could happen.
I don't think he looked good against Poatan. I mean, he got on his back early, so you give him credit for that. But like, the dude was tired all rounds 2 and 3, and he was literally holding on for dear life. Like,
do you guys think he could take down Alberg?
I don't know. I sprinkled on him by sub at 17-1. So I don't have a problem with that long shot route on him, but Money line, I'm not on it. I'm not touching it. I like Olberg round 2-3 KO, or I like Blachowicz by sub. Those are the two angles I like.
I mean, Olberg's only been taken down once in the UFC, so
yeah.
I just don't think he's gonna take down Jan though.
No, he's not gonna. He's just gonna outstrike.
Need to.
You think so?
Yeah,
he did look good in the face-off today. I'm not gonna lie, he looked pretty good, but
yeah,
I believe Polish power, baby.
All right, well, good luck this weekend, bro.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Good luck, bro.
All right, up next, let's go with Pittsy.
Yo, what's up, boys? I got the lock for this week. I hit the craziest. Your cycle was good, but you should have seen what I hit last week. Plus 9,200. Yeah, I can show you. Andre Lima by sub, Kevin Vallejos round 1, Ribeiro fight to end round 1 or 2, and Black Sheep by sub. Plus 9,200 cashed in.
Good shit, bro.
This week, I got something else for you. Come on.
Let's hear it.
Jordan Vicenic by sub.
Okay.
Hayvjive's going to love this one. Jan Blachowicz by decision. And Leon Edwards by KO. Give me that. Plus 1,000. Wait, what is it? Yeah. Paying 145 to 1. Cash it in, boys. Get in now. Come on, Taylor.
That's like the ultimate parlay that Hayden despises because he literally talks about Leon KO's nobody. He talks.
Come on, boys. Taylor, I'm tailing the cycle again. You're the GOAT, Matty. Come on, Hayvjive.
Bro, we're really
get in, bro.
Leon Edwards to get a knockout.
Bro, look at what happened with Bilal and Sean Brady, bro. He's gonna apply that pressure. He's gonna get him out of there, bro. He can't handle it. I'm telling you, bro. Leon had an off night against Bilal, bro. It's not happening again. He's getting that head kick. Headshot dead. Say it with me.
Headshot dead. This is what I'm fucking talking about. This is why I made the fucking video, okay? Just
that
because
bro.
Some fluke-ass headshot knockout. Now all of a sudden...
Yeah, that'll happen tomorrow. Look at me. Look at me now.
Knock people out. He has 3 knockouts and 14 UFC wins. 14.
Bro, I know, but come on, bro. I saw it in my sleep like the other Aussie guy with Dreamy.
All right, I will give you
Come
this.
on, Matty, come on.
I will give you this, Pittsy. I remember betting on Bilal Muhammad against Sean Brady, and I was like, there's no way he's going to knock him out, right? So I just took him by decision. And then, of course, knocked him out in round 2. So there is that narrative, but, like, at the end of the day, I think it's just a narrative, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you tailing Sean Brady here?
I'm not going to bet on Brady. Like, definitely not his money line. I might sprinkle some sub props like 3, 4, 5 just for fun. But
I saw that.
26 to 1 round 3, 26 to 1 round 4, 31 to 1 round 5. All the sub props of Sean Brady.
I thought round 4, maybe.
Controls him for the whole fight, and Leon eventually is like, "Fuck it, I'm taking the way out." That is
he's a momentum guy. Like if he's having success, like then he's probably gonna snowball it. But like if he's not having success, then we saw what happened against Bilal. Got fucking TK. So
yeah. And then I've got 10 units on Kevin Holland just to lock it in. Make sure I don't get down
Let's
tomorrow.
fucking go, bro. 10 units.
Come on, boys.
I like that you're taking Kevin Holland, but 10 units on that man is
Bro, I'm locked. I've got 10 units, then I've got 2 units on round 1 or 2 by KO.
I like that.
He's letting it fly, letting the bankroll
Come on,
go.
boys. Come on. Let that parlay. Nah, we got up plus 9,200, so we got a bit of freedom this week, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Let me just recap your parlay here. We got Vucenic sub, Blachowicz decision, and Leon Edwards by knockout.
Yeah, that's it.
$100 wins 20,000.
That's it, boys.
Big payout. Oh,
good luck, bro. Good luck this weekend.
Good luck to you guys. Take care.
All right, up next, let's go with Jay's picks.
Yo, boys, what's up?
What's good?
Yo, I'm actually going to the event tomorrow, the fights.
Very nice.
It's going to be my first time. But yeah, so here's my parlay. So I got Mick Parkin money line, Chris Padilla money line, Morgan Charriere by KO, Kevin Holland by KO, Ulberg money line, and Sean Brady to win by submission. It's 29 to 1, and 100 pays 29K.
It's got to be more than 29 to 1.
Yeah.
That was like 6. How many legs was that?
6 legs. Yeah, I got it kind of late because I just do straight bets. I like max out straight bets. I actually got a
Still
not an
feels
X
really,
account.
really short.
So yeah, my mega max is Carlos Ulberg. I got 2,500 on him earlier in the week.
Yeah, but that parlay feels really short odds though for that many legs.
Yeah.
Say it again. Say it again.
Yeah.
Mick Parkin money line, Chris Padilla money line, Morgan Charrier by KO, Kevin Holland by KO, Ulberg money line, and Brady by submission.
Ulberg money line.
It's 29,520.
Okay. So six leg parlay. I'm seeing $100 wins $40K.
Yeah, that sounds.
Damn, where?
I don't know what book you're on, brother, but you better.
Bro, I'm on DraftKings.
You better fire that book.
You getting scammed. Padilla money.
Nah.
That ain't DraftKings. That's a scammer that sent you a website, bro.
Nah. I'm on DraftKings right now, but I didn't place it yet. So I'm gonna look around.
Definitely don't place it.
Yeah,
you get 6 legs, and you're picking 3 big plus money. I mean, not super big plus money props, but 3 exact.
What's the Shire KO? The prop alone? That's got to be
375.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says here, plus 350.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, I mean, 6 legs, bro. You the 6-legged monster.
Yeah, but I'm mega maxed Ulberg. He's gonna absolutely wipe the floor with Jan. I mean,
that's what I'm
yeah,
talking.
I mean, it's obvious, dude.
There
The guy's so much younger.
He forgot a 0. That's what it was.
Yeah, Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna walk straight through him, basically.
Damn right.
We shall see. Good luck.
All
This
right,
week.
boys. I'm gonna have a great time. You guys are legends. Thank you for having me on. It was my first time. I'm gonna see y'all soon.
Yes, sir. Have fun, brother. All right. Up next, let's go with oh wait, I picked the wrong one. Oh well. RO picks.
What's up, y'all boys?
What's up, buddy?
All right, I got Fletcher decision, Kutaladze decision, Sean Brady decision. It's plus 1,100.
Kutaladze
3 decisions.
Fletcher decision, and Sean Brady decision.
Yes, sir.
3-leg decision lay. Not pulling out anything too crazy here.
Yeah.
Not too crazy.
55 minutes of sweat. $100 wins 1,100. What do you think? Man? What do you think? Is it hidden?
What was the first leg?
Kutaladze decision, Fletcher decision, Sean Brady decision.
It's not bad. I have a weird feeling Sean Brady's going to get something late, but I don't mind the decision. I just don't love the number. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's an easy hedge though.
Yeah, but you know me, bro. I don't bet parlays the hedge. Like that's just not a good strategy. It's also hard. It's also hard to hedge these specific outcomes. There are ways to do it, but it's not easy.
All right, not bad. Conservative Euro picks this week.
All right, y'all boys. Good luck tomorrow,
bro. Good luck this weekend. All right, 2 bros and a dream. What, bro?
What's going on? Let's go. How are you, boys? How are you feeling last weekend?
What did you guys have last week again? Remind me.
Mine's Jet the Beard.
These fuckers told us Unizi Dubin was gonna win, bro.
Bro, what the fuck was that? Happened to her? What happened to her? Bro, Jet the Beard straight away, mate. You're too big of a rig up top to throw any punches over. But Matty, good dub.
Thank you, brother. What you got this weekend?
But no, I had the Black Shear sub. I had Vallejo's knockout, and then I had Zombie Girl by decision, but she flatlined the round 1 and that fucking.
Yeah.
Well, I've got one that Hayvjive's gonna hate, and then I've got a good little 3-legger.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, my cycle parlay is the Chick versus Molly by sub.
All right, Tainara.
Yep, we go Mr. Kevin Holland by knockout. I feel like he's just gonna be too much for old Gunner.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go old Yanni boy by points.
Yan by points.
And that's 108 to 1.
Bro, that's not bad, dude. I know Hayden
Bro,
likes.
Carlo, I'm Kiwi.
Hayden likes the first 2 legs. He's not gonna like the third one. But all things said, Hayden, you know that's a win condition for Jan and 100 and what is it? 108 to 1 for those 3.
Bro, I'm Kiwi as well, and I'm not on Allberg just because Allberg lately he's too slow paced. He doesn't do enough output. He doesn't like to be in the fire. He only likes to be in the fire when he's hurt them.
Yeah.
And I feel like Jan, he's old. He knows. Look, one more run or you're out. So I feel like he's just gonna do enough to win.
All right.
And for 108 to 1, mate, you can't knock that on the head.
Yeah.
And then my cheeky little 3-legger, we're just gonna go Kevin Lonier by round 3 or points.
Okay.
And then we just go Morgan Shuri. I just feel like he's just at the home crowd. He's just going to be too good. Nathaniel's home crowd too, but let's go the Frenchman. And then Kevin Holland head-to-head. All head-to-heads, the other 2.
What does that pay?
That's $5.90 to 1.
So we don't care
So
about
$100 will get you 590.
Good luck, but that ain't cutting it for the show. I know you gave us a good parlay, so I'm not gonna go too hard on you.
That's just a little cheeky.
All right, I got a bang on you guys. Good luck this weekend, bro.
Do I not
Oh,
finish strong?
He's got one.
All right, hurry. Go ahead.
Wait,
Go ahead.
Quick.
Go ahead.
I got Charrier by points. He's going to put the damage. He's got takedown defense. He's going to stomp Nathaniel Wood. I think he's winning points. I got Kevin Holland knockout. I know you guys kind of on that. I think he's going to outpace Gunnar Nelson and put him down. But then I've got Jan Blachowicz submission. He's 9-2 to the sub. It's paying 17 to 1. It's huge.
Points,
Holberg
baby.
he hasn't fought anyone with any submission threat. I'm a Kiwi. I like the Kiwi fighters, but I'm more hyped for Navajo Sterling than this man. I apologize, Olberg, if you see this, but he's still a beast, but he needs time. Like when he wins, it's in like 30 seconds, or it's some like greasy, sweaty out decision, and he's tired. And I think Jan can capitalize on that and sub him, and that's paying 153 to 1. So $50 on that is 7,650.
This is crazy, boys. We got 2 Kiwis not back in their own.
Olberg's too slow pace for me, man. Any other Kiwi, we're good to go.
So basically, hold on, let me get this straight. If Olberg wins, both you guys are cooked?
Yep.
Well, not that good.
We'll celebrate him.
But I'm not laying any like heavy line on Olberg.
I can't do it at $1.30 on Olberg.
I just want to watch it. I think Jan actually has a good shot at subbing him because he hasn't versed anyone with a sub. But I do think that and Blachowicz is like 9-2 to the submission, that's pretty good for a dude. I think he's only got 9 knockouts as well, and he's fighting good, better comp than Olberg is for. Let's just say that.
I will say this: the submission line on Jan is pretty wide, but that dude had looked fully locked in rear naked choke on Pereira, and he couldn't finish it. So,
Poatan is an elite black belt, bro.
I also think the
Poatan got subbed by some bum on the Brazilian region scene.
Compared to New Zealand is like, what's that trade-off? Like the base level, people in Brazil are born with a brown belt, and people in New Zealand don't even know what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu are. I think there's a level there of difference, even at an amateur scale, if that makes sense.
What do they have in Poland? What are they born with? Blue belt?
Power, baby. Power.
I actually don't know.
There's going to be too much for Olberg, I'm afraid.
If I have to hear Polish power one more time this week, I'm going to fucking shoot myself, okay? I've heard Polish power for the past 4 years, and he hasn't knocked anybody out.
Nah, it's going to be Polish decision.
Yeah. Polish submission, baby.
Polish points, baby. Polish points.
Anyway, good luck, lads.
All right, boys.
Get some good luck.
Good luck, fellas. Peace out. All right, up next, Corey, talk to us.
Hey, y'all. How's Hard Walk?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I just got back here, but we're going to watch the fights tomorrow, hopefully by the pool, hopefully by the cabana. If we have a TV out there, it's to be determined. So we'll see.
Oh, you got to get some sun on you.
What?
You got to get some sun on you. Get out there anyway.
I know. I feel like a ghost. Hayvjive, are you going to come through, bro?
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to be watching there, bro.
Oh, we're definitely watching it. We'll be in my room if we have to be. We'll figure it out. So.
All right. I got a 4-legger for you guys, just real quick.
Let's hear it.
First off, I like Nathaniel Wood's money line. So that was the first. And then for Molly McCann and the Thanara fight, I took it for the under 2.5.
Wait, is it under 2.5?
Under 2.5, yeah.
Okay.
And then this one is going to get some size. Gunnar Nelson by submission.
Oh,
I'm still riding with that.
you are. You just don't trust Kevin Hahn at all, even at 170.
Dude, I've lost 5 times on him.
I've lost so many times on him.
I can't do it again.
Hayden and I also cashed on that Darce versus Michael Chiesa. We cashed nicely on that, right, Hayden? Yeah. So like we've had our highs and lows with Kevin Holland. I just trust him more at 170, but we'll see.
No, I agree. He's definitely in the better weight class for himself now. Love this for him. He's proportionate to size here. You know, he's getting killed at 185. It wasn't really working out for him. I'm not worried about Nelson's big break right now. I'm not worried about that time off. I think it will be fine. So Nelson by sub. I think that Kevin's just going to kind of give up mid-fight, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. And then the last leg, I have Sean Brady for under 5.5 takedowns.
Under 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
What book is that?
I did mine on DraftKings.
Okay. That's a lot of takedowns, bro. You know, the thing about Sean Brady is the reason that could hit is even if he gets takedowns easily, he's good at keeping control. It's not like Bilal Muhammad might take down Leon and then he gets back to his feet, take down again. Sean Brady might be able to rack up minutes of control time, so that under could hit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I mean, if for 15 minutes he's at like 3.46 or whatever, I'm comfortable with this maybe not going the distance and him still hitting the under 5.5, but we'll see. I'm comfortable there.
What's the payout?
Let me go back to DraftKings. It's plus 25.20.
25.20. That was like my parlay last week. About the same.
What, $100 would win 2,500?
Heck yeah. Gunnar Nelson better figure it out this week.
Gunnar Nelson.
Craziness. What's the parlay pay, Corey? If you take Gunnar Nelson out, what's it pay?
Oh, hang on. Then let me reset this.
I'm just curious.
On DraftKings, if I go to... I already placed it. Let me redo that. So Nathaniel Wood money line.
Yeah. What's the Gunnar Nelson sub prop number pay? Anyone know?
Plus, I think it said plus 200 or plus 210 on that. So we'll pull him out and then.
So the parlay is probably what? If it's up to 1,000, if it's up
probably
to
like 12 to 1 or something.
Yeah, hang on. I got y'all. Let's see.
It's probably about, so if you take that out, the parlay is probably about 9 to 1, I think. If I did that math right. But,
yeah, if you pull out the Gunnar Nelson sub, it's plus 773.
So that's making the parlay basically.
It's a fat juicer. Yeah, it's a big.
Fair enough. All right. Well, we shall see what Kevin Holland does. One of us will be right. One of us will be wrong. We shall see.
Always 50-50, man. But hope you guys have a good one. All right.
All right. Good luck. Good luck to you.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Up next, let's go with, I'm going to say the name properly this time. Parlay Princes.
It's Princess. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you got me. Yeah, you actually.
What's good, guys? What's good? We were close last week. Hayvjive and I were on Sam Hughes split decision for plus 650. Just saying. I did pair it up with Cachuera split decision. That's where we failed. But it's okay. We were close. I love my split decisions. This parlay is called the Chosen One. It's the Chosen One parlay. Here we go. 3-leg plus 1250 odds. Drum roll, please. Thaniara, KO submission. Holland, KO submission. Puja Tumar, plus 3.5. I don't care if you lose the fight. Just win one goddamn round.
Fair enough.
I think that's easy, bro.
Right? That's my baby right there. I didn't add Tumar to my parlay. I put $50 on it to win $550 for just Thaniara and Holland inside the distance. That's my baby right there, that little 2-leg. And then we added the 3-leg just to make it a little spicier. I think Tumar at least wins one goddamn round.
Tomar's winning outright, bro.
I have her. I have her money line.
Bro, if you put money line, it's plus 2,200. I couldn't do it. I had to play a little safer with the Just like went on the show once, I had to put 2 more plus 3.5 to be safe.
From what I've been told, there's going to be a lot of Indian fans in London. There's a lot of Indians in London. So
really,
crowd. Yeah, that's what I've heard.
I didn't know that.
The Indian population in London is pretty big, and we already know, like, or the English people don't like the Irish.
Tell them,
Like,
hey,
it's
Josh,
good for the Indian, man. I mean, it's Pooja season.
I just think she hits harder. Like, my pick was Shauna Bannon. I still deep down kind of think she wins just for some stupid shit, but the heavier hitter is Tumar. So.
Oh yeah, dude, Shauna Bannon could not hurt somebody if she really needed to.
She loves to punch the air too. She loves to not hit her target.
Well, she's terrible, honestly.
Parlay Princes, if you stood with your hands down and Bannon threw a right hand at you as hard as possible, would you go to sleep?
I would go right to sleep.
Okay.
She could throw a fucking head kick at me. I wouldn't flinch, dude.
I would eat that shit. I would bite down the mouthpiece. I would eat that shit. Bink.
That's disrespectful. All right. Well, good luck to you, Parlay Princes.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Enjoy the night. Let's get it. Peace.
Let's get it. No Chama. Let's go. Talk to us,
What's
bro.
up, boys? How are you guys doing?
Amazing, bro. What you got for us?
Hey, what was last week?
I had two parlays that were one leg away. I lost by Kurt. I think you guys tailed that one.
Oh my god, bro! I would have won like $10,000 more if Kurt Hallbaugh just would have got that decision.
Yeah,
I would have won. Yeah, I would have won another 15,000 at least.
Unbelievable.
I think Vegas made a call. I feel like everyone was on Kurt.
They had to have, bro. Like, legitimately, they're going into that fight. They're telling the judges, we cannot let Kurt win this fight.
Yeah.
So in round one, when all the judges give Alexander Hernandez a 10-9, what do you think happened? Okay, that looked like a pretty solid round for Kurt, and not a single judge gave him a 10-9.
Yeah, I think the fact that it didn't go split decision is the craziest part. When I heard 30-27, I just knew it was cooked, and I was pissed.
I really think they said something to the judges. They're like, we cannot let Kurt win this fight. So either he loses a decision or Alexander Hernandez is snapping his neck or something like that, because they were not going to let him win that fight.
I mean, if you're going to rig a fight, I mean, that's probably the fight you'd rig. If you're Vegas, I mean, you're not going to want to rig a title fight. I mean, you're probably going to go with that one.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and they're at the fucking Apex, dude. One guy from a sports book in Vegas is there in attendance telling the judges what to score. Come on. It could happen.
Yeah. And then the other leg I lost on was Nurgaze by decision. The other two legs that hit were Delitze decision, Hughes by decision. So that was pretty close too.
Yeah.
That was like that was the one in the middle. It was 275. The biggest odds one was Delitze.
Yeah. All right, well, let's move on to the new week. That's all that matters here. What you got for
All right.
us?
I don't think you guys are going to like this one as much, but I have a real big one and then a smaller one, but I'll start with the big one. First leg is Dayanara sub. Second leg, Sean Brady sub. Third leg, Gunner sub. I can't bet Kevin Holland anymore. I don't know about you guys if you have a parlay banned list or a banned list from betting. Kevin Holland made that for me his last fight. Like, if he loses, like, are you ever gonna, like, I feel like betting on him again, like, if from your guys' perspective, if he loses is crazy. Like, he doesn't even care.
Can I interest you in I'm not gonna tell you to change it, but
if
it was up to me to tell you, I would switch out the Gunnar Nelson with Jordan Vucenic by sub.
Yeah. I mean, I like Vucenic too. I even think Fletcher by sub, if you don't really like him that much, is a good one, because he has like 7 wins by sub, 1 by decision, 1 by KO. Like, that's most of his wins in his career.
Let me ask you this. Do you really believe in Gunnar Nelson, or is it just purely a fade on Kevin Holland?
It's a fade on Kevin Holland.
See,
that's the problem.
That's the problem. That's the problem. You don't really believe in Gunnar Nelson to go in there and just.
I believe his ground game. I think if he gets him down, he's gonna sub him. I think it's some kind of like, I think he's been proven to not be that hard to get down. Like, he doesn't, I don't know. I just think he doesn't like take it as seriously as he should. I can't bet on Kevin Holland. Like, I've told myself that. I just can't bet on him.
That's fair. So what does that pay? That sub parlay?
That was plus 8888. So it should be 100 wins, 8,888.
You just double check you.
That's on FanDuel.
Sub. So it's Alexa Tainara sub, Sean Brady sub, Gunnar Nelson sub.
Yeah.
Okay, you're getting better odds than me. I got $100 to pay 6,800.
Oh yeah. What book's that? Hard Rock?
Yeah. I think they just really steamed down the Tainara sub.
What's it on there? I got 430 on here.
Yeah, it's 275.
Yeah, that's
Is
crazy.
that not insane? Like it was plus 400, plus 450, but now it's down to plus 275. So that's cheeks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got anything else other than the sub leg?
So the next one is just a money line 4-leggers. I don't think you guys are gonna like this one just because of one leg, but I got Loner Kavanaugh money line, Mick Parkin money line, Pooja Tumar, and then Jan. I think Jan. I think he's very undervalued with his current odds. I think there's a lot of ways he can win. I think that Carlos Ulberg's never faced a grappling threat like him, and like I feel like what we normally see, the striking is going to open up because of the grappling threat, the kicks. I think it's I think it's a good matchup.
I guess, man, but
I don't think he's a lock. But if you had to line the fight, what would you give his line?
I think, but at the end of the fight, after it plays out, I think Ulberg could look -7, -800.
See, that's crazy to me. I think
going into it though, I would probably line him about where he's at, -300.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think
I don't believe in Jan to go in there and just grapple up another guy just because it's not something he does. Like the only time he's ever done it was against Israel Adesanya, who's way too small, and then against Alex Pereira, who had never really had his ground game tested in the UFC at all. They still couldn't put him away, and he still lost the fight. So, I don't know that he really goes in there and just grapples up Carlos Ulberg. I think Ulberg's outside footwork is going to be too fast for Jan to really close the distance and get takedowns. And Jan being 42, I just don't see him being fast enough to deal with Ulberg on the feet. So that's the way I see it. But, if Jan doesn't look his age, then sure, he could definitely pull off the upset. But I think he does look his age, considering he's had the time off, the surgeries, and, he's a little broken. I think of like a Kamaru Usman. After all these injuries, they come back, they're not the same. Last week, Marvin Vettori, long time off, shoulder surgery, not the same.
Yeah, I think with his surgery specifically, like I don't know about Vettori, but I know it was one big surgery. I think he's had 5 different surgeries. So normally when you get one surgery, you're going to get all these other things to heal things up. So he's kind of like more healthy in my mind than he's been in a long time, just because he's had the time to heal all his injuries that he's had for a while. His last fight against Pereira was obviously like he got tired as hell, but that was in Utah up high.
There's always two ways to look at it. You could say he's more healthy because of he's had the surgeries because you think he's going to win, but then I say he's going to be looking worse because he's had all the surgeries. So it's just two ways to look at it. We'll see how it works out, dude.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. I get it.
All right, bro. Good luck this weekend.
All right, good luck.
Peace out. All right, up next, we got to bring on Sean Brady's sub. Let's hear the pitch.
Yo, Lima cooked me last week.
Yeah.
I had that
you needed 2
parlay.
minutes. 2 minutes to get to the decision.
2 minutes.
That was
Bro,
$100
that's
to win $15K, wasn't it?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This weekend, though?
All right, well, guess what? You can get upset about it, or you can come back with a vengeance.
Exactly.
Right now. So
I got a cycle right now. I got Nathan Fletcher by points.
Okay.
Jordan Vusic, KO.
Okay.
And Sean Brady sub.
Ooh.
Yo, I don't know why you didn't add Sean Brady to your cycle.
Because Leon Edwards is not an easy guy to put away on the ground.
Bro, he's in the sub. I'm late.
I do think it's really sprinkling on the round 3 to 5 sub. Like I do like it, but as far as if you got to ask me, would I rather have Leon Edwards to get choked out or Molly fucking McCann? I'm taking Molly McCann to get choked out for the cycle.
All right. Okay, I understand that.
But I don't hate Sean Brady by sub. I think there is a possibility Leon could, if the fight is not going Leon's way, it is a long 25 minutes for that guy to be on top of you.
Yeah.
There's a chance that maybe Sean Brady could get the back or get an arm or something. There's definitely a chance.
It's a solid cycle. Fletcher decision, Vucenic KO, Sean Brady sub $100 pays out $5,100.
Yeah. And I got one more.
All right.
I got actually 2 more. I got
Only one. You got to pick one.
All right. Let me do this one right here. I got Guan sub. Shauna Bannon sub, and then Sean Brady sub.
Sub special.
That's a crazy one, bro. That's got to be a big number.
Yeah, I put 10 to win 6K.
Sean Brady sub. Yeah, that is $100 pays 58K.
Yeah.
Good luck, brother.
See you.
Good freaking luck.
Crazy.
All right. Let's get somebody new in here.
Good luck, bro.
Brady sub.
All right. Kevin Holland KO. Let's hear the story.
Hey, what's going on, boys?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Good. You guys?
Solid. Nice
Solid.
stats,
I'd love to hear it. All right, I'm going to make it quick and simple for you. Jordan Vundikic, whatever the fuck his name is, by sub. Then we're going to go Kevin Holland by KO. I think Kevin Holland's being slept on. Everybody wants to see Kevin Holland knock him out, but nobody trusts the other guy. I like Gunner. He's had a couple good performances, but not enough showtime. He needs more time in the octagon to do some shit. And Sean Brady by decision. That's what I think. I don't think Leon's going to be able to handle Sean Brady. Sean Brady's going to just do what Leon did to him. Or, sorry, not Leon. Bilal. He's just going to Bilal what he did to him, and that's going to be it.
It's not a bad cycle.
All right, Vucenic sub, Holland KO, Sean Brady decision, $100 pays out $3,100.
Yes, sir. Quick and easy.
Valid. Very valid.
Not going to waste your guys' time.
My man, good luck, bro. Everyone's got
thanks.
this guy. Good luck,
You
bro.
guys too. Love you guys.
Love you too, brother. All right. Up next, Dodger. What up, cuz?
The Dodger.
We're here to bounce back. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. 3 legs, me versus the judges. You already know how this goes. So
let's do it.
First leg, we're taking Charrier by decision. So he's plus 165 by decision. I think the over 2.5 is like minus 130 or minus 140. But either way, him to win by decision plus 165. Second leg. This one is going to be rough, and he's just going to have to pretty much last. But I have a feeling that he could get the nod on the judges' scorecard. We're taking Jai Herbert by decision plus 200.
Okay.
And the third leg, I'm on contrary to what everybody's been saying. Leon Edwards by decision at plus 200. This one is the biggest one that I've given yet. I think we're at like plus 2,500. And this one's the fucking cash. So mark it down. I'll post this shit to my story because I'm that confident. And we're going to come back and revisit this once we're at the cash window.
Did you bet it? You already bet it?
I'm about to bet it right now. As soon as I bet it, I'm posting it.
All right.
I'll post it with the video. Don't even
tag
trip.
us, bro. Tag the long shots only. We'll repost it.
Got you.
My man, good luck this weekend.
All right, fellas.
All right, bro. All right. P Savage, talk to us.
Yo, what's up, Matty? What's up, guys?
What's good, my man?
Hey, I've been following you guys. You guys are doing a good job. I missed this last parlay. I was in fucking Mexico having a good time. I look at my phone and you guys got it. Good shit, man. Good shit. Fucking awesome.
It's always the time you don't fail, you know? Like,
yeah, I've been hitting I'm telling you, I'm P Savage on my Instagram. I've been hitting all of them. Even losing, I'm still fucking picking them all. You know, I
was honestly blown away by the amount of people that tailed it after I went so long without hitting one. It's just crazy. It was very eye-opening. I don't know, Hayden, I don't know if you saw this, but you know Dan that works at my brother's company?
Yeah.
Dude, Dan, he works at my brother's real estate company. This guy he is the #1 Matty Bets Taylor in the world. Tails every play I put out in my Telegram, everywhere, for like a year. He goes to a different state last weekend, doesn't tail it, literally texts and says, if this shit hits, I'm jumping off the balcony. And then
that was me.
Hits. I was like, wow, I felt so bad for him. But I was like, just text me. I would have put it in for you. It was crazy.
Yeah, I should have done that. I should have sent it to my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well.
You got to have a friend in this industry. You got to have lots of friends in this industry.
Yeah, no, it's been a while, Matty. It's been a while, and I've been waiting for it, and you got it, man. Congratulations.
Hey, we're going back to back, dude. So
let's do it. All right, so I got 2 of them. First one, KO Charrier, plus 1,100. I got Vucenic sub plus 500, and I got Thyra KO 2,500. $10 gets you $18,000.
Jesus.
Whoa. Wait, what?
That's
Vucenic KO or sub?
Sub. Sorry.
Sub?
Yeah.
Where are you getting these lines, bro? These
I
lines
put
are
these in early on FanDuel in Arizona.
You got Morgan at 11-1. Is that the right number, Hayden?
I mean, if he got it early, I don't know.
Well, what's it now though?
One. It's 375 now.
Oh no, it's never 11-1 then. Where is it 11-1? It's not going to go down that much.
Let me see. I mean, I got so many of them. I don't fucking know. Let's see where I can find it.
I mean, the payout you said is pretty accurate though.
Okay.
Charrier by KO, Vucenic sub, and Alexa Tainara KO.
Correct.
Yeah, $100 pays 14,500. So it's around the same payout. I don't know what those odds were, but payout is relative to what you
might
said.
have had maybe you had Shire by KO in a specific round or something. That's probably 11-1.
Well, I have another parlay, specific rounds actually.
All right, let's hear it.
All right, the second one is all right, so Nelson sub round 2, 850. Vicini, fucking up their names. Sub round 2, 800. And I have Brady sub round 3, 2,300. $10 gives you $20,000.
What round was Brady? Brady sub?
Round 3 sub.
3. I do kind of like a round 3. Round 3 sub for Brady.
Round 3 is so live. That's when he got Gaslam, isn't it?
Gaslam and Jake Matthews.
That's true. Round 3 is
Let's tell him. Yeah, you got him in round 3.
Round 3 is very live, bro. And Jake Matthews and Gaslam are hard to put away.
I'm not playing around. I got the stats.
I like it, brother.
I've been following you guys. I'm trying to get the hang of this, and you guys are like teachers. So thank you for everything, all your crew, everyone that gets on your show. Thank you guys. You guys are doing a good job.
My man, have a good weekend.
All right, get Aiden in here, bro. He's been sitting in here.
Aiden,
yeah.
Aiden, what's good?
How you doing, bro? You
scared of the Rona?
I'm gonna go with your bet, actually, Matty.
Hold on. Matty,
what
do you do when a dealer has a face mask on?
I don't play, bro.
No, I got hit in the mouth. I don't really.
Okay. All right,
bro.
Lose a couple teeth. That's a sign of.
All you had to do is come on and say that you got into a fight, bro. You got your boxing and
you won. I lost.
Fair enough.
But this one will win. Trust.
All right. As long as the parlay gets good. What's the parlay?
I got Mick Parkin by KO. First of all, Matty bets yes.
Let's go.
I got Loner Kavanaugh by decision. That's Matty bets.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go against Matty bets on the last one. For Molly by decision.
So hometown cooking. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's possible if it goes a distance, that's for sure.
Hometown cooking. So Parkin KO, Kavanaugh decision, Molly McCann by decision, $100, wins 3,100.
Wow. What's her decision number, Hayden? Probably like 3-1?
375.
I think it's plus 600 or 36, around 300, 600.
375. That's a good number. It's a good number for a small underdog in women's MMA to win by decision. I mean, it's a good.
I want you to keep it in the back of your mind. If she does win by decision, 8-1.
I will, bro. I will. First 2 legs need to hit, and then whatever happens in the last leg.
They will hit. First 2 legs are a definite hit.
Mick Parkin's the scariest leg. I've told everybody that's the scariest leg for sure. So we'll see. Good luck this weekend, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Peace out. All right, Snyder's picks. Talk to us.
What's going on, guys? Again, like everyone else, first time since December, I missed last week's card. You guys hit that gusto. Congratulations on that. But we're coming back strong this week. So we got Chris Padilla by KO. Cuteladas by KO. Larnier by KO. We have Alexia by submission. We got Kevin Holland by KO and Jordan by submission. So
that's a lot of.
That's not all on the same part. Like that's 6 different ones, but I'm trying to figure out which ones you guys feel are the safest out of all 6 of those.
None of them.
You gotta choose, bro. It's your parlay.
Your world, bro.
Well,
You got
so-
to come on.
Is
All right, we're gonna bring you. Take a minute and decide. We'll bring you back on. All right. Come back with a 3-leg parlay. All right. We'll bring you right back on. All right. All right. Next up, Big Main.
Yo, what's good, Matty?
How we doing?
Good, bro. Appreciate you boys. You know, you guys are laying the groundwork for us all. You know, you're walking so we could all run one day. So I've been following your method, lots of research, all that stuff. Got 2 plays for you. First one, I know Hayvjive last leg probably gonna do what he does. So first leg, Taco Padilla inside the distance, double chance KO sub. I like him to get it done against Jai Herbert. I'm not sold on him whatsoever. If he does somehow win, it's gonna be by decision. But Padilla is on good momentum right now. I like him getting it done inside the distance. Second leg, Vucenic in round 1 or round 2. I like him by sub, but if for some ungodly reason he gets a KO, that covers my ass on that. But I do think he's going to get the sub in the first 1 or 2 rounds. Then the last leg is Jan to cover his spread, 3.5. I think the big guy can just get 1 round. I don't see either guy getting the finish. I hate the finish lines that they put out for both guys. I see it going the distance. I think Jan, he can rough it out and get us at least 1 round. Those 3 legs I got for plus 1,100.
What's the line on plus 3.5?
I think I got it plus 100.
Plus even money? Yeah, it's not bad. I like it better than Jan.
I know you probably like it better than money line or sub or
Yeah.
all that stuff, but I
just
really
get it
think
right.
he can cover the spread. I really think he can get us that 1 round. And then my other play that I have in the spirit of the Matty Bet cycle, I took Guram by decision. I think, in my personal opinion, he's going to be the safest decision. I think he's going to dominate Fernandez for all 3 rounds. Good position, good control time. Fernandez, I don't believe he's ever been finished, so I see a pretty good, 30-27, or if for some reason 29-28. But I think he's winning decisively for all 15 minutes. Couldn't pay me to fade a Georgian fighter right now. I got Alexia by sub. I know Matty's on that as well. The tweet that she put out, sleeper tap, very telling. I love that from her. I'm backing her. I think she's going to get it done. And then I'm personally not a fan of the man, but I got to back Kevin Holland by KO. Nelson does not fight enough for me. First fight in almost 2 years, I think, for him. But like everyone said, 170. I think Holland, that's his weight class. He's a different animal down at 170. I think he's gonna get it done. That reach advantage. I think it's 9 inches, something crazy like that. He's got to put that to his advantage. I know after the Derrida fight, he knows he cannot go to the ground. He needs to stay off the ground. So if has one brain cell about him, he's gonna stay on the feet and he's gonna put it right down the pipe. And he's gonna knock his ass out.
And this guy fights with his hands down too. I do think, and Kevin has a 9-inch reach, so right hand straight down the middle. It's there. It's
not a
definitely
fan of Nelson's head defense at all. His the karate background he's got. I don't like where he keeps his hands and stuff like that. Holland, he can snipe him. I think he can do it.
I agree.
But those 3 legs all together, I got it at plus 2820.
That's solid.
Not bad.
$100 wins 2,900. Pays out 2,900. Yeah, I like that. I like that sub. That sub decision KO. It's a sneaky cycle right there.
Someone's hitting big this weekend.
I think I might have to tail that, honestly.
Ooh, get honest.
I'm pissed though because the Tainara sub line is so bad on Hard Rock.
I know. Dude, ever since she put that tweet out, I've been seeing the line drop slowly but surely. First, I think I saw it was 450. It's down to 350 when I just got it.
I played it at 450 and now.
Oh my God, 275.
down to 275 on Hard Rock. It's like,
oh my god, I got 425, or I gave it out at 450, and I got 425 by the time I got to the rock or got to Coconut Creek. That's terrible number.
Sucks, dude. It's like, is it even worth it? No.
That is terrible. Yeah, I bet it twice too. I got it both times at 425, so I put it in the cycle, and then I put it in a 2-legger at 425. I feel
I
good.
just tail 2 legs. Just take Tainara out.
Yeah.
Say.
You can't bet it at 275. You just can't. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
I know. Just can't. I like that one though. Hope
Appreciate
it
it.
cashes. Appreciate
All
you.
right. Good luck, bro.
Yep. Peace. Have a good one, guys.
All right. Up next, let's go with Mo Money.
More money, more problems. Turn your speaker on, bruh.
You're on mute, cuz.
My guys, my bad. I was waiting for a little bit. I had to mute myself, you know what I'm saying? But I got a banger for you, bro.
Let's hear it.
Bro, Jordan, his last 5 fights, I think, or 6 fights, 5 of them were subs. And 4 of them were in round 2. So, bro, Jordan to win in round 2 by sub is plus 750. I feel like that's super live for me, bro.
It's nice.
That with Tainara sub and Fletcher sub is 109 to 1.
$100 wins 10K.
I think $100 wins more than that. Oh yeah, maybe it is 10K.
Almost 11K.
Another one I think is a banger.
Hold on. Before we move on, you're gonna hate yourself if every leg hits and he gets a round 1 sub, bro. You should just take the sub for all 3.
No, for sure. I'm gonna sprinkle on everything, but round 2 is super live, bro. But I feel like I got another one. Parkin by knockout, Jordan by sub in the round 2, that same one, and Tainara sub is 135 to 1.
$100 wins 13.5K.
Yeah, but bro, Jordan by sub in round 1 plus 450, round 2 is plus 750. It's way better than taking the plus 185 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Hey, are you hammering this under with me, bro? The Jordan sweat?
I mean, I like it. I just played Vucenic round 1 and 2.
Yeah, but I just love I think the under is mispriced. Let me see what it's at now. Dude, minus 135, I can get the under 2.5. I think that's crazy. I'm hammering that at Hard Rock. I'm hammering it. I already have that 2-legger I set the other night. I have the under, and I have parlay with Kevin Hahn round 1. It's like 8 to 1 is the.
Bro, you know what else I feel like is so worth a sprinkle, bro? The Oberg by sub. 17 to 1 is crazy. That, like, bro, that with Jan, I like Jan, like, bro.
Guillotine, maybe guillotine. Guillotine could be live. Hold on. I got to see what it is now. I got to see.
Bro, that's super live, bro. That with Tainara sub would be like, bro, pay, bro. Easy money. Oh, bro, I forgot to tell you.
What number would you need on guillotine to bet it, Hayden?
Hold on.
Because I'm curious now. Because that's the only way I see it is on a takedown attempt in a guillotine. That's the only way.
Yeah, guillotine is definitely the one.
It'd have to be 50 to 1 or higher.
That was the number I was gonna say too. At least 50. Let's see.
Bro, it's super. You know Oberg's gonna be worried about Jan coming out with some power, bro. He's gonna take him down.
His sub alone is plus 17.
22 to 1. Kiss my ass, bro.
Yeah, that's trash,
bro.
Garbage.
Bro, I'm gonna sprinkle on that Oberg sub with the free money Matty got me this morning with Robert Morris. Plus 24.5.
That was so free, bro. That was
easy money, bro. They almost pulled it off, bro. But that freaking point guard, bro, is just
if only
19.
If they could have hit the money line, it would have changed my whole tournament. But I knew the point spread was free. That 22.5 for that team was.
Bro, easy.
They were up 1 with 4 minutes left, 5 minutes left.
Yes, bro. That's good work. But I appreciate you guys, bro. Good luck, man.
Take it easy.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, up next. And guys, we're gonna do about 10 more minutes here. So at least a few more guests. Let's go with Chase the Money.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
That's good, bro.
Yo, good shit on the last week, man. Let's see. All right. Yo, for me, I got Alexa Tainara by submission.
Okay.
Carlos Oberg by decision.
Okay.
You might not like this one, but in case you want to hedge, Jordan Vucenic by decision.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then
by hammering the under.
I know you guys went in on that fucking under. So let's see. I got also this one is like DK. So Chris Padilla to win and over 1.5 rounds.
Okay.
All of that comes out to, let's see, that's plus 8,400.
Damn.
I feel like, chill. You like to do your $4,000 bets. I feel like that's coming out to what, 300,000? Sheesh. But
25,000.
You gonna tail that, Matty?
I'm not gonna tail that.
I feel like it's the Jordan Vucenic, right, that scares you off.
I love the under in that. Yeah, I don't like any decision prop in that fight. I think it's absolute violence both ways.
I've just been feeling like, another vet kind of in Chris Duncan. So I feel like he might get a little bit of the kind of like he wants to like take out the young dude. So he might put a more of a fight on this one. But,
Hey, anything's possible. We've seen the most violent fights of all time go the distance.
For sure.
I mean, anything can happen. There's no doubt. I just think the number is crazy. Minus 135 on the under. I would price it at least minus 200.
Yeah, that's just like too close for me. Like that's the thing that's kind of scaring me off too. I'm like, watch it go decision and just like if everybody's picking sub, which across everybody on YouTube, I'm seeing everybody on sub. I'm like,
I know Duncan's BJJ has gotten a lot better. I kind of lean Vucenic KO. I stayed away from the sub because I think Duncan has shown that he's chinny at times. I think everyone's chasing the sub in that fight, and I think Vucenic could get a KO. But I think it could go either way with violence. So the under, sign me up for it. I'm probably going to drop a nice bet on that here at the counter downstairs on just the under. Keep it simple.
Nice. Yo, Hayvjive, I got you on the fucking Molly McCann under. That shit is freaking disrespectful, bro. 56.5. And significant strikes, yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yes, bro.
Bro, that looks like a fucking hammer opportunity. But I got a quick question for you guys because I know we all ride with DDP over here. Yo, DDP or Hamzat?
DDP all the way, bro.
DDP.
That's why.
Caio Braulio, though. Give me Caio over all of them.
Yo, that'll be a crazy ass fight. I still got DDP on that.
Caio is the ultimate kryptonite for Hamzat. DDP Caio is a good fit matchup, but Caio versus Hamzat's cooked, completely cooked.
Okay, we got to see Caio on the Show Me the Money.
We will definitely see him.
That's what I want to see.
We've had him on Show Me the Money. We've had
he
him.
Did already win early.
Yeah, when I bet against his ass with Paul Craig and Gilbert brought him on the next
of
show.
all times.
Copy. That's what they do to me. So,
yo,
all right. Good luck this weekend, bro.
You too, guys. See ya.
See you, bro.
We'll do 2 or 3 more guests here. Better. What up?
What up, G? How you doing?
What's good?
What up, bro? I'm gonna go for a long shot. What's like the longest odds that have been hit on the show so far? Do we have like a leaderboard?
Plus 4,400. Plus 4,400 is
that is the biggest. But tomorrow is going to be the biggest at 46-1 for the cycle.
Wishing you luck, bro. I'm wishing you luck.
46? I thought it was 42.
It might be.
All right, well, I'm going to go for 194-1, so we're out here. I'm going to go with Jordan Vucenic to win by submission in round 2, plus 650, and Christian Leroy Duncan to win by sub in round 2, plus 2,500. Guarantee it.
What was the second one?
Christian Leroy Duncan to win by submission in round 2, plus 2,500.
For everyone watching, there's a Leroy in that middle name there. It's not other Christian, which is crazy. Why do you like that read there?
So I watched Puliaev on Contender Series against Liam Anderson, who I just don't think is UFC level, and he literally like gave up his back in the 3rd round once he was able to get him down. And I just don't see like Puliaev is really durable, right? So I think he's one of those guys like you need both sides to do the job, right? And last week Lima by sub was important, right? Because Perez was just tough as a leather boot. He wouldn't get out of there and he wouldn't quit. So Lima had to take his back. He had to submit him. And I see Puliaev and like the regional scene, bro. He got beat up for like 4 straight minutes and would not go anywhere, bro. So I just think at some point, like the Ribeiro fight, I remember I bet Leroy Duncan by sub there. And at the end of the fight, he literally just had his back, like full back hook, and just punches him, bro. And I'm like, damn, bro, if this guy will just go for a submission, it might work, bro. And I just think versus Pulev, he might have to, bro. Just a gut feeling, bro.
You might be onto something because I don't know if you saw last night, but Austin and I were talking about this show on the Thursday night show. Or we were talking about this fight, and we were talking about how don't you guys both feel over the last like 3-4 months there's been so many hammer spots between like minus 110 to minus 180, right? Like on a specific fighter to win by a knockout or a sub. And I said to Austin last night, I'm like, think, for example, Mauricio Rufi, minus 115 KO over Bobby Green. Some of these other guys, some other fighting nerds.
Yeah, by KO was another one, I think.
Chase Hooper submission over Jim Miller, or not Jim Miller. Hayden, help me here. Chase Hooper sub in his last fight.
Yeah,
over Clay Guida, right?
Yeah,
There's been so many spots where it's like, okay, it's a little chalky. It's minus 115. It's minus 130. It's minus 180. It's minus 150. But there's no doubt in your mind it's hidden, right? You're like, this is definitely hidden. You don't look at the Christian Leroy Duncan fight and be like, I'm hammering that KO. I want nothing to do with that number. It's like minus 140.
No.
So I was looking at the plus 290 decision on that. But you might be onto something here because I don't think that KO prop's hidden. I really don't. I think it's a shit number. And I think it's definitely missing.
I like it, bro. I like the sub here. And I honestly, if you want to play it safe, bro, just go like round 2 or 3. I don't think he finishes him in the first round.
Yeah, that's fair.
So what's the payout again on the
194 to 1, bro? I'm going for the moon.
194 to 1. So $100 would win 19 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. $100 would win 19 grand. I'll probably put like $20 on it. Try and get it.
Rapid fire one more time. Rapid fire.
Christian Leroy Duncan by submission in round 2 plus 2,500. Jordan Vucinic by submission in round 2 plus 650. Cash that shit, baby.
2 legs. Hey, I've always said, Hayden, before the cycle parlay was born, what do I always say, Hayden? What do we always do? 2 legs by specific outcome pays fantastic in this sport. You don't need 6 fighters on the money line. Two fights to happen the exact way you think it's going to happen. You get 50 to 1, you get 100 to 1, you get 200. It's that simple. So let's see if you can do it, bro.
All right, wish me luck, bro.
Good luck. Peace out.
We got to get Snyder back in here. He's got his.
Here we do. Here he is.
He came with a bunch of legs, but he didn't have a parlay.
All right.
Yeah, I took a couple of them down, and also I forgot to mention last night, or I was watching your live last night, and I was actually one of the people that called out the Felipe fight, saying that he I just think everyone's so high on him because of his last fight with Krauss. Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I was the one that commented saying that I thought that everyone was high on him just because of Cop playing with him a little bit, and I sort of think he's gonna. Tomorrow, say. So I got Chris Padilla by knockout, Lanner by knockout as well, and Cuchuladas by KO, and $50.
$50. At all that time, he couldn't remember his parlay.
All right, Snyder.
Snyder. All right, I'm gonna read it back to you. All right.
You guys didn't hear? Did you guys hear that? Or
I'm gonna read it back to you. Okay. Chris Padilla, KO. Lone Air Kavanaugh, KO. Guram Kutataladze, KO.
Yes.
$100 wins $7,400.
That's right. Let's go.
All right, Snyder. Good luck. Bro.
That's a $50 cycle.
$50. All right. Good luck.
Good weekend. All right. 2 more guests. We'll go with MMA Queen.
Back at it. All right.
Bro, what happened this week?
What happened this week?
What happened last week?
We had what was his name? Oh my god,
I think you were on 2 weeks ago. I don't think you were on last.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I had Ruffy knockout, Bruno knockout, which we don't really need to talk about that. And then the last one I was on was Joshua Van round 3 or decision, which cashed.
Okay.
So we were a Bruno Ferreira knockout away from cashing that, but it's all good. I got Lock Street right now. First things first. someone a couple I don't know. He was talking about, what was it, Christian Leroy Duncan round 3 submission possibly. I had that as a plus 4,000 long shot, plus 4,000. I think, bro, I don't think he's gonna knock this dude out early. I think if anything, around 3 or decision is what I had in this long shot. I think that's the play there. I don't think he's gonna get the guy out early, but at the same time, I was watching the Contender Series fight with the Pulev dude. Kind of fights with his head down and his arms like really low, like he's like boxing with big gloves. And I feel like he's gonna get like clipped, clubbed, and subbed, and just taken out of there late. But that's a long shot. But I got you with this plus 1,500, same game parlay for the first one. It's gonna be Mick Parkin money line, and then over 1 round. So it could be a round 2, 3 finish decision. That's going to be plus 110 for the first leg. Second leg, I got Kavanaugh by round 3 or decision. So he can get a round 3 finish, late TKO with a bunch of damage after Felipe is just eating shots. Or decision, obviously, because he's tough. And then, same thing with Christian Leroy Duncan, round 3 or decision. And then I got Kevin Holland money line. I was thinking doing knockout, but I'm just going to stick with money line. I'm not going to be saying, dude, Kevin Holland burnt me in the big 2025. I just can't do it. I'll take his money line. He's going to be the bigger guy. If you see the face-offs, he just looks so much bigger. Gunnar Nelson's old, bro. I'm taking Kevin Holland. I'm trusting him one last time,
We're doing it too. We're with you.
Bro, if he cooks me, it's gonna be like
if Kevin Holland gets subbed in round 1, he's fucking dead to all of us. Dude, he's dead to the whole MMA world.
Bro's got to head over to bare knuckle if that happens.
Kevin Holland will be the biggest waste of talent in MMA history if he gets subbed in round 1.
Bro, he's literally him and Jalen Turner should be best friends. I don't get it, bro. These cutties are just.
I think that's 2 completely different situations. I understand why you're saying it, but Kevin Holland doesn't give a shit. Jalen Turner cares too much. It's 2 different things.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Is that fair?
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But
Jalen Turner needs a dosage of Kevin Holland in his mindset, right? Because he cares too much about his result and what people think.
He's thinking too much.
Kevin Holland doesn't give 2 shits about any of it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But before I leave, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Me personally, Carlos Ulberg backer. I was thinking knockout because Jan's been off for a while. He's had like 4 surgeries recently. I mean, Carlos Ulberg's kind of like that next. I think Matty was talking about it. UFC's next shiny toy. After Alex is gone. So I like that, but I will say that face-off had me thinking crazy, dude. Jan was looking in his eyes, looking up. And Ulberg was like he looked a little freaky with that like Lone Ranger face paint. I don't know, dude. It was this. I feel like Ulberg might be stepping up a little too much, but I don't know. You guys are confident in the Ulberg to get it done? Because I feel like that might be like I might not bet on the Sean Brady fight, honestly.
I played 2-way action on the fight, but I do like Ulberg as the pick for sure.
I feel like that's
done, bro.
I feel like he could get finished late. Okay.
I wouldn't let a face-off scare you away, bro.
True, yeah. I mean, at that point, Eon would be champion, right?
Exactly. Watch any Sean Strickland face-off. You would think that guy fucking sucks. Okay, he looks so uncomfortable.
He looks so bad, dude.
That is a good. Yeah.
He looks so bad.
Yeah, bro. Sean Strickland.
John Jones doesn't look at people in the eye, dude. You can't read into all that, in my opinion, but we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. But
good luck, bro.
Before I leave, real quick, I just want to say, Matty, I remember my first time ever seeing you was on one of these March Madness underdog videos like 3 years ago when I was in high school. I was just like, oh, this guy's making money off this. Oh shit! And so to see now, you got the Homa fight. much love, respect, all
Thank
that.
you, bro.
Love to see someone climbing the ranks with that, putting in the hard work.
I appreciate that, bro.
Now we're losing money
I
on.
wish the underdogs weren't getting cooked, so I wish it was 3 years ago.
I know, bro. I saw y'all at the Hard Rock putting in that crazy. What even sport is that? I couldn't even try to pronounce
That's
that.
in Miami. Yeah, it's in Miami.
That shit looks crazy. Well,
It's a crazy sport. It's hard to bet on though. So I lost.
Sometimes I'd be doing the Korean baseball too. We've all been there.
We all need something to bet on. Good luck this weekend, bro.
Yeah, you too, brothers. Have a good one.
Let me get this.
Last guess, Hayden picks. Go.
Busby bets.
Yes, Busby bets. Thanks, guys, for getting me in. Calling all the way from Australia. I'm at work right now. Bored. It's a quiet day. Thanks for letting me on. I'll be real quick. Obviously, I have Australian odds, but so my 3 parlay, I got all points, and then you can add the 4th. So I got Yarn by points. I got Edwards by points. And I got Kavanaugh by points, and that's paying for me. I have like the $100 pays $4,000 for me, just on those 3.
40 to 1.
Sorry,
40 to 1.
Yeah, 40 to 1.
Okay.
And then I know you're riding the Mick Parkin train, but I really think Tybura can get it done. Okay. And if you add Tybura KO, $100 pays $20,000.
Wow.
All right. So we got
Jan
Blachowicz by decision, Leon Edwards by decision, Lonair Kavanaugh by decision, and Marcin Tybura by KO.
Yeah.
$100 pays $30,000.
Yeah.
I brought you on here and you give me Jan Blachowicz by points, bro. Come on.
What's wrong with that, man? That's a great pick. I think Jan's gonna wrestle fuck Olberg for 3 rounds.
Is it safe to say that's the most popular pick of the stream tonight?
That's the most popular underdog this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if you look at Jan, his last 2 fights, his first Pereira took him to a very arguable decision, and then Ank, who's the champ, he arguably won that fight. So I think.
Yeah, but look at Colby. Look at Colby Covington. That was the same argument with Colby Covington.
Yeah, but Colby's different though. He's a journeyman, and fair enough. He's not a journeyman. But if you add,
it's actually a very similar comparison, in my opinion. Do you agree, Hayden?
Yeah.
The Colby Covington argument for Jan Blachowicz this weekend. Colby fought all the top guys, and was so close, and then he's aging. He's going to be wrestling in the fights. It's very similar to Jan Blachowicz.
Except, absolutely. And then also another thing I'm going to slam is Kevin Holland first round KO. I think that's a lock. I think Gunnar Nelson, 2 years off, hasn't been in the UFC in ages. And Kevin Holland's 1-5 in his last 1-4. Yeah, 1-4. And if you look at Ritter, everyone's saying, Ritter subbed him in 1. But that's Ritter, double champ, higher weight division. So I think Kevin Holland round 1 is a lock.
What do you think Ritter's weight was when that fight happened?
Wasn't he like 220?
He was 22 pounds heavier than Kevin.
Yeah, he was massive. I think Ritter is going to completely destroy Bo, because isn't that match made?
That would be crazy. I will say Bo Nichols' team, I feel like they know what they're doing. They're picking very specific fights, but I mean, it could backfire. We'll see.
I think that's a real big step up in competition if you compare Paul Craig to DeRitter.
I do too.
Yeah. As far as
anyway, thanks guys for having me on the show. I backed your cycle last week. I had $20 on it. Got paid like $400 on our bookies here. So really appreciate that. I'm a big fan of the channel, and I'm gonna back your cycle this week, even though I think Tybura will get it done. But thanks, guys.
Hey, just remember, even when Tybura got what's the guy? Who was it? He got him out of there round 2. Who was it?
Bam Bam. Oh no, Bam. Oh no, who was that? Oh yeah, his last fight. I can't remember.
Denise, right?
Yeah.
Was it Denise? Hayden?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've watched his fights.
Yeah,
recently.
but go rewatch round 1 tonight. Just do me a favor. I know you're at work and you're bored right now. When you get off,
I'll rewatch it.
Go watch round 1, because I think McParkin is able to put him away there. Maybe
But
not.
how's Parkin's ground game?
I'm just saying he got tagged and he's now 39. He can get hurt and shit.
Don't you think Parkin just has that aura because he trains with Aspinall? That's what I feel like, and it's in the hometown. I think that's a lot of
the rally behind the crowd and stand in TKO.
I don't know what the odds are there. Is it a pick'em there? Because it was a pick'em like 2 days ago,
It's
and
like
now
-130. It looks like sharp money is coming to Mick Parkin, truthfully, based on the movement. I think he's -130 now.
I think Tybura money line is even safe. Like I might just slam that.
All right. We shall
Anyway,
see.
can I just send a video to the chat for my
Go
boys?
ahead, bro.
All
Sure,
big
go
thing.
ahead.
Look, I'm with the goats, Matty and Hayden.
Busby
All right,
bets.
guys.
Kevin Holland, round 1 KO. Let's go.
Yeah, I'll back it. Thanks, boys, for having me on, and all the best with the
All right,
bets.
bro. Take it easy, bro. All right, boys and girls, that is the show. It's going to be a crazy day tomorrow. Prelims start at what time? 1 p.m., Hayden?
1 p.m.
1
Eastern.
p.m. Eastern time is the prelims. Set your alarm clock depending on where you're at in the world. It's going to be a very good card. We're going back to back. It's crazy to think we could have gone back to back to back if it wasn't for fucking. I'm never going to forgive Yasmin Lucindo, but that's besides the point. Hayvjive's been on an absolute heater, the epitome of consistency. Go subscribe to Hayden's Picks. You get this weekend's card for free if you go subscribe right now. Homo Fight Picks on Winnable. You can get the entire card tomorrow for free. He's been crushing it 3 years in a row. I'm just a degen that loves long shots. So if you want consistent straight bets, there's your guy right there. We'll see all of you at the cash counter tomorrow after the card.
Ace.